Hey YouTube, we have Leonard here, bringing guys and gals Kekkon Surutte 365 Days to the Wedding. We're here with live episode number 6. We just finished, I guess now because we took a break, it's been about 10-15 minutes. We just finished episode number 5. And what I was going to say towards the end of the video essentially is that we're seeing with Honjouji-san the fact that she's clearly developing feelings for Oohara. It's very clear, it's very obvious. But again, Oohara is not really taking any initiative to say anything. We understand that. So she's left to her own devices to think like she's overthinking things. It does help the fact that also we see that as she's like, oh my gosh, the feelings and like the moments, and it's not just her, now comes in. Now being the child in front of Oohara, she starts touching his hair, he's touching her hair, and Honjouji automatically gets completely jealous, which is very funny. But again, we'll see where this ends up going. We'll see where this goes. We'll see. But the jealousy angle is a pretty funny twist. Seeing that literally as she's just like, I think she's like, I was a fool. Harden yourself. I hope that she's going to realize again that now is actually not competition, first and foremost, and that all is going to work itself out. Truly do. Sorry, guys. Okay. Anyway, let's hop into this, everyone. Smash that like button, greatly appreciated. We're going to begin. We're going to start this episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, because she don't trust you anymore. She opened herself up and now it's done. She has stoned herself off. She's stoned. And so many good moments on this trip. Yes. Bro, you should have just finished saying what you're saying. No, you should have finished saying it. Even Kama's just like, bruh. The frog was there the whole time. That's the most frustrating part. You heard the frogs the entire time. Oh, shoot. Whoops. By the way, this is what happens when you don't say anything. Misunderstandings happen. He has a little bit of Naruto in him, not only in appearance. I agree. I definitely agree. And it was the same thing we said with Naruto, by the way. And he grew. And that's what I'm saying, guys. Be patient, because obviously growth is coming here. But remember Naruto? Naruto was the definition of I'm not doing anything. For a long time. He was also, to be fair, Naruto was also younger, but we digress. We'll go into those details. Wait, the frog scene? I don't know. I don't watch it. But now I'm curious about this frog scene. By the way, we're talking about the world of dating since it's tough for mobs, season 2. When are we getting season 2 of My Dress Up, Darling? I feel like season 2 for My Dress Up Darling has been discussed several times. Like, where is it? That's so true. Gerald almost forgot about that. Shinshi-kun! They're all so stupid. She's still just like, nah. I'm so mad they changed it from Irkutsk or whatever to Anchorage. Anchorage makes more sense, but it was funnier the other way. Bro, such a loving wife. I know, right? I would be like, what is happening? I'd leave the office and be like, what? I ain't no Shisho. He's like, let me go home. Bro, she's out of your league. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so mad. Honestly, it does give cold vibes. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying not to be a bad person, but literally, I was like, Komiya is out. Like, Komiya does not care about your existence. I like that at least Ohada's thinking. Oh, yeah. Wait, that's his voice actor? Girl! Yeah. Yeah. It's like, what did I do? Georgia-san is my boy. Dang, just exposed their whole business. That's really bad. The fact that the kid went all the way to the job, that's how bad things got. Oh, now I can hear Kide a little bit. Mm-hmm. Yo, look at George! Get everyone back in line! Nah, not when it comes to divorcing the kid. What the? Good stuff. Words of wisdom, Gerald. Words of wisdom. Hashtag George for president. I mean, I think you do a pretty good job here. I feel bad for the kid. Yes. This kid is on point. Are you wearing a Hawaiian shirt right now? Yeah, this is sad. I think the kid element, the kid being so desperate, makes this extra sad. I agree. I want a Hawaiian shirt. This kid is stressed. Dang. Yeah. Honestly, I don't even know how you handled this situation. This is you try to reassure the kid, I'm sure, but this is it's getting very real very fast. This sucks. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of triggering for me. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I get instant flashback to my parents. Word. Listen to your dad. Mm-hmm. He's like, how do you know this? Deep sea bar. That was easy. George knows what he's talking about. Oh, they all ran. By the way, yeah, George has definitely been through stuff. You have no idea. Yeah, I was gonna say you cannot bring the kid inside that bar. I don't think that's legally allowable. The heck is this? Why does he look like an actual fish? Why does the bartender look like a fish? Oh, she looks rough. Bro, I literally was just like, why am I looking at a fish? Dang. Mm-mm. bad. How many drinks has he even had? I mean, I would make the argument, James, you really have to be selective. First and foremost, who you're going to marry. But I'm going to say this with regards to Shinshi-san. And we'll get into this as the story goes on, because this story, it continues. When it comes to marriage, and I'm sure Gerald can speak to this as well, you kind of, at times also, you get what you put into it. And you may think that things are perfectly fine and well and good, but if you're neglecting certain things, you can sometimes go back and think to your spouse and be like, were things actually as good as I thought it was? The heck is this? Bro regressed. Bro full on regressed. Bruh. Oh my. And that is true. There is a very much so no stigma towards divorce. Bruh. Ninganess. I hope the kid don't see him like this. Don't show the kid this. Don't look. Don't look. Dang. I'm telling you, for anyone who has divorced parents, this is so triggering. This is very triggering. Bro, what did he drink? This man was on like some absinthe. What is this? Boom. Boom. Get this man out of here. This man was on the gold jean karate. In George we trust indeed. Oof. Dang. Bro, be an example to your kid, man. You gotta be there at least for your kid. And I understand he's going through a rough time. I fully get it. Oof. And again, I do stand by this. Not knowing the full context of their argument, I thoroughly believe this. Whenever a person says that everything was perfect, 100%, this and that, from your perspective, it might have been perfect. But you might have also not been realizing what your spouse was probably feeling or going through. More times than not, unless a person's complete trash, the divorce doesn't just come out of nowhere. Bro, and meanwhile, Oohara and Honjouji supposed to be getting married. And this is what I'm saying. Thank you, George. Thank you. Whenever a person says everything's 100% good, he probably was fine. But did you ever think about what it is for your partner? What were you doing wrong? What were you not actually doing? I'm telling you, George knows. George has been through it, man. He knows. He be knowing. Thank you, George is indeed the most said sentence. What? In what way? But bro, his life is over in his mind. What do you mean? Oh gosh. I don't think the manager's married. For obvious reasons, I don't think she's married. Is she? I don't think she is. Oh, this is based. I don't remember the fat guy's name. He's just... Gonda has problems. Good man, kinda. Bro, she's so dejected. Oohara, you gotta fix this. Oh, Gonda. He's Gonda's just. I didn't like him in the manga personally, especially because of the trash that happens later on. But we digress. He's not a bad person, but he's yeah. Yeah. Switch off the emotions. No, this is just like when you were a kid. No. I agree, by the way. I do agree. Awkward. Awkward. Alright. To my ending. I don't know if Now's best girl. I wouldn't say that. But Now's a great character. She's a great person. I don't want to say great character. There's not enough for her character, but she's a great person. Better be kidding. There's nothing to support her as best girl. There's more. We get more from the manager to call her best girl, quite frankly. To be fair though, she is the competing love interest. Did my thing just freeze? Hold up. Alright, my computer just froze. Hold on, my bad, guys. Let me see if I can resync this. Why is my computer... Let's see if I can resync this. Hey, we're back. Okay, there, I gotta resync. This episode was very heavy. It's a very, very heavy episode. And a very sad episode when you think about it. And the worst thing is, in addition to being a heavy episode because of the Shinshi stuff and the divorce and everything, there's still levels of angst because Honjouji and Oohara are still not okay either. As I said, it will take a couple episodes. I think next episode, a lot of this angst kind of starts to resolve itself a bit. Because what she needs to do, she needs to talk with now. Because I can't even speak now, guys. The source of her anxiety, you're right, Emil, is coming from the fact that she likes Oohara now. And she thought that he probably likes her. But then she sees him buddy-buddy with another girl, a childhood friend, hitting it off. And she's over here just kind of like, dang, well, this sucks. At the end of the day, Oohara needs to come and... Honestly, Oohara really needs to fix this. But in Honjouji and now talking, I think she's going to realize that she's not a threat. First and foremost, she's a good person. And then Oohara has to realize, like, bro, I need to talk to her and realize what is it that I did that made her start to clam up. And make her start to feel weird around me. Because he acknowledges and recognizes that ever since the trip, something has completely changed. Now seems to be the only female, at least, that he speaks and acts someone normally with. No, that's correct, because that is literally, like, she is his childhood friend. 100%. Like, he's very normal around her because, like, they grew up together. She's his friend. They understand each other. Honjouji seeing that and then seeing the naturalness, it completely shook her to her core. Realized, like, I'm just not the special one. And that sucks. It really does. I feel for her. But it's not like that likewise. Like, now in Honjouji... Sorry. Now in Oohara, no, it's not a thing. This is just for you who knows what I'm talking about. Let me not read this aloud then. Oh, that's powerful. I know exactly what you're talking about. And it's true, by the way. If Gonda said that, like, this is real life. Let's just say if I was a woman. Like, it's over. Like, what he did was... I remember reading that. It was so bad what he did. And it just... It's like... If you can't... I can't say this without spoiling, but James, you'll get this. If you can't accept X, get out of my life. Like, that was, like, one of the lowest points. And I'm glad things are going to work. Well, I guess I'm glad things worked out. But that was really, really bad. I remember reading that. I was like, you're a child. No, I literally was just like, you're an absolute child and you're all talk. Oh, my gosh. For those who know, you know. Again, I think we've done a good job not spoiling things. But it's just like, it as I said, this show is really good for Oohara and Honjouji, but the side characters have really nice moments. Like, you just saw Shishi-san. Like, Shishi has a really, really strong, a really painful character arc. That kind of eventually kind of goes full circle. But all these side characters have really, really interesting arcs. George as well, by the way. We don't even know the stuff about George. Yeah, Sarah, when you get there, it's going to be really good. They do a good job of showing you... Oh, James just said exactly what I was about to say. Exactly. This show does a very good job of showing you the good and the bad in couples and peoples. Because this show is really a show about marriage in a sense when it comes to our main characters. But it also juxtaposes marriage with all these other good or failed marriages. It's really interesting. It's really, really deep. Anyway, that's why I say this all the time, guys. I sing the praises of this show for a reason. It's a really good series. It's actually one of my favorite series I've had the pleasure of reading, which is why I talk so highly of it. It takes a lot to make good main characters that I enjoy, and then good side characters that have depth to them. Oh. It's true, yeah. Very much true. Very, very true. Good and the bad. Anyway, guys, we're going to end this one here. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Like the video if you like the video. Subscribe if you like my content. It is really appreciated as always. And with that, I'm Leonard and I'm out. Take care, everybody. And, of course, have a good one. Peace.